Mid players ready to bring it out here yet again. An excellent game to do so. We'll see around the runes. Maybe a potential for a fight here. They're going to look towards 33. See if they can chase him down. Not going to quite be able to stay on target, so 33 is fine. So back to the high ground.
I don't care, I just hit the creeps.
And we'll see how the lane matchups are going to go. So, I mean, yeah, in this mid lane, what do you sort of expect? I mean, is one of these heroes expected to come out on top in the 1v1?
I think they should both be very happy and pretty much just free farming.
All right.
I'm not really sure if one is supposed to really get ahead of the other. Maybe eventually the harass is going to be very annoying. As Hanskin is going to take quite a beating here. Obviously, he doesn't have the jump. He used W on the rune. So here, getting poison touch plus a few hits. Bottom lane.
Oh, bottom lane indeed. Pex is in trouble. He's going to get chased down here. One more hit will do it. The slow's going to come to an end soon. As there you go, 33 had a good game last game. Game 2, already getting first blood here on the Alchemist.
I'm a little bit intrigued as to how they see him die level 1, as they're gonna go on bottom again. Some pressure on the Ursa with the acid spray plus dispose. I guess, you know, the Marcy spell is probably, maybe the numbers are a little bit too broken, right? You get on top of the dude, you slow him, you give movement speed to your dude. Then there's acid spray, and CM is just kind of, right, it's a creep in terms of stats. So when you get on top of her, I guess, you know, just nice play by them. Maybe a little bit of mispositioning there by Pexu, but nicely played by Tundra.
Let's see how things go on the top lane. So we see, you know, Goon Squad bringing the Mars back into action. I feel like sort of an off lane that's fallen off a little bit from sort of that part of the meta where he very much was top pick in the off lane. How do you imagine this sort of S4 Hanskin duo of the Mars Zeus is going to be able to do against a Lifestealer Dazzle? Like, is Tundra going to care at all? Bottom lane again.
Yeah, he's going to die.
That's the second kill for 33. You got to be concerned about this, right? If you're feeding 33 some early action, that's going to feel pretty bad.
Yeah, I think the problem is just that, so Ursa is not, as he's getting some pressure as well, getting disposed, he's going to be fine. He still has a Fairy Fire. We'll see if Saxa decides to suicide or if he's just going to stick around, as we see here. I mean, they're both just level 2, so if they go on you without you like being in your tower or them having to dive, you're basically just going to die. It's not like Ursa protects you. Ursa also doesn't deal enough damage yet, level 1 and 2. Yeah, CM is also, he was out of the lane for a while now. He had no TP ready, so bottom lane is already a little bit of a disaster.
Not for you.
And actually, to go back to your question about top lane, I think top lane is also definitely Tundra favored. As here, we know we have a bit of harass here onto the Zeus. Skeeter just helping bully out the Zeus because the Snaking was busy pulling, so just making sure that some XP gets denied over here. Looking for a spear, but hard angle.
Yeah, Skeeter going to be more than fine here. Heading back, and actually the creep's not following him, so he'll actually be in the position where the creep wave will still meet, but not even under his tower. So Skeeter's still going to be, he's going to be very happy with that one. Good position for the lane. There's going to be a lot of farm coming in towards him top. Bottom lane. Ward set up. Yeah, they've got to be very prepared, very careful. Top lane, S4 taking quite a bit of damage. But knows that he's still fine, still have the spear to rely on if they start chasing.
I think if you're a Goon Squad, you need to either pull wave or open the hard camp so that you get to, I like to call it, you know, cheating a little bit in the lane, because laning straight up against these heroes is just really hard. Mars has fallen out of favor a little bit in the meta. First of all, he's been getting nerfed.
Yeah.
And second of all, people play heroes that lane, first of all, for a very long time. They lane strongly and they don't need to leave the lane. Like, Naix is the type of hero who's just going to sit here, hit them, and even if you arena him, he won't die. So Mars is the type of hero that wants to do very well in the lane or win it and then kick the enemy guy out. But like all these Chaos Knights, Lifestealers, they do the exact opposite of what you want to have happen.
So far, Skeeter seems to be very happy up here.
Yeah, and I don't think this will change anytime soon.
No, especially with the backup of Snaking on the Dazzle. Very, very hard for Goon Squad to ever really find that opportunity to make a move on Skeeter early on.
What I do like more, though, in this game with the
bottom lane,
yeah, we have some more things happening that are not really here in the favor of Goon Squad. We have some more diving. I don't think they will kill him, but they're just, you know, being very annoying, making him miss the CS. Just, you know, playing their lane to maybe not perfection, but very, very well. I'm looking for more.
Not the dispose. Another concoction. Speed boost as well. They'll throw it out. Pexu turning back up into the lane will make sure they can't chase for more. Still So though Aqua very, very low. He has got a few stick charges and a shared tango over towards him, so we'll be able to stick around. But I say that, he's got to be careful. They're looking for him. They're hunting here behind the tower. They might just set up a Pexu instead. Won't be able to find Aqua, so they'll chuck the concoction over towards the CM. As he's still getting Aqua with the dispose. Aqua, but the Fury Swipes will be able to get the kill. Trying to do a 33. He's got another concoction here. He's going to throw it the way of. He'll throw it the way of the Ursa to hold him back. And they might be able to kite him up and kill him. It would be a big kill if they can get this. Shock in a second. They'll jump in. He's got another concoction.
Deny or... He should Aqua retreats. He might die. Nice try. He tried to suicide with the stuff, even swapping his items out. That was a very cute try. Good play by Goon Squad though in the meantime to turn it all around.
Yeah, it's huge there. Getting the opportunity to get involved in taking both those heroes down that have been causing so many issues for them in that laning stage. So nice bit of breathing room now for Goon Squad that they were able to finally kick back at and punish the dives of Tundra.
Yeah, the death of Saxa obviously is good for Goon Squad, but he's making the best out of it. 5:30 to 6 minutes is a very crucial timing for mid laners. It's the first time the power rune spawns, and usually they're out of bottle charges, aka, you know, they're dropping low on resources and so on. And it's the first power rune, it's gonna be bottom.
So he's gonna be able to take this fight. Goon Squad, they've got the three of them. Frostbite control over towards 9. Hanskin trying to dive in. Not quite got enough mana for another lightning bolt though, so 9's going to be fine. Meanwhile on the top lane, Tundra, they dove under the tower and they take down S4. They'll also indeed be able to secure the power in for their mid, as 9 will be able to grab that up. Bottom, Aqua. And taking heavy damage here for 33, and we'll see over towards the mid. 9 has the opportunity to drop the kisses and take down Limb with the help of Stax's initiation. They take out the mid, and with the DD can put some pressure in onto the mid tower.
Yeah, so nice play top and mid by Tundra. You know, just kind of abusing the fact where, you know, Goon Squad are missing heroes. They're missing a hero top, they go there and kill them. They were just mid, both supports rotating back out to the side ends. Boom, we go on mid with the Snap ult and Marcy. So as you can see right now, it's all the aggression is from Tundra, and I think Goon Squad are just trying to solve problems, which is not the position you want to be in, as we have a good spear here on Skeeter. He's gonna take some damage, but he's gonna heal himself up a bit. Though one thing I do want to mention is that this game, Goon Squad have a way easier and nicer time to play around their Tiny. This time they actually have supports that can rotate into mid, which you just saw in the power rune. Unluckily for them, though, it didn't spawn there. But they have Zeus who can play with the Tiny and CM. So I really think that all the tempo of the next few minutes is gonna be, you know, pushed through both these mid laners. Should be.
Let's see what we get now down bottom. Goon Squad able to control here this pull area. We see with the build as well, Aqua opting for the Battle Fury route this game. Do you like this? And in what sort of situations do you want to be going for the Battle Fury on the Ursa nowadays?
I honestly am not fully sure if I have the perfect answer for this. I think if you play against an illusion type hero, it's very good to go Fury. But I'm not sure if playing against Alchemist, if the way you want to go is to match the farming speed, as opposed to playing aggressive to open up your map and shut down theirs. Maybe with how bad the lane went, he's adjusting to try to play for the later stages as CM, you know, he's gonna be seen, he's gonna get some spells on him, and he is dead yet again.
33 doesn't want to mess around. He'll TP out and start to head over towards the jungle to look to clear some camps out.
Yeah, so this is, I think, last year in the TI qualifiers, if I remember correctly, OG were the first ones to play Alchemist in this way. Oh, he actually got his TP. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's sad. As a mid lane, the AD were the ward, then they end up killing him. But OG were kind of the first one that made this popular, the offlane Alch, where at some point, minute 6 to 9, he TPs into his own jungle. Because, first of all, you get more gold there, and second of all, it's easier for you to die here. Because there's a high ground, people can block the smoke free as Snake King's doing, but Goon Squad are here for smoke.
Yeah, this is a good move. Goon Squad then knew the exact time to head over and put a stop to this. They get the kill on 33. Snake King will be able to protect himself with the shallow grave, and with the TP to follow up, he'll get back to base and live. But that vision from earlier that Goon Squad were able to set up, giving that perfect information of when to head over and at least slow down 33's farm, and, you know, being able to take him down there. It's already 2 times that he's died this game. We saw last game didn't die at all. So already, if you consider the status of the Alchemist, improvements from Goon Squad and how they plan to deal with him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think both with the adjustments of draft, I think, plus gameplay right now, you know, understanding. They saw it last game. The dude is going to go here. He's going to have some stacks. He just wants to chill and hit some creeps. Don't let him do it. They have the pre-placed ward. They're ready with the smoke around the time that they need to be, and they go for the play. So nicely played by them.
See bottom lane. In onto Aqua. Should get the chance to pop the ult. Limit some of this damage. He'll go for the ult on the TP. If they got anything to stop it, they do. Nine's in with the cookie.
The boss said you had to go.
So catch Aqua, and now can look to pressure the tier 1 bottom.
Yeah, honestly, both teams are playing very well. You know, they're all making the right moves. Here we have the snap rotation to bottom. Maybe a little later than they would have liked, but everything is still going. Honestly, I would say that both teams are pretty happy with how the game is going, especially considering the first few minutes of the laning stage for Goon Squad. I think they recovered pretty nicely. Ursa is not too far behind the Alk. They have some stacks here. They got to kill the Alk when he TP'd over. Now 10-minute mark. You know, it's a new rune spawn. Snap still has ult. I think, again, we want to look at the mid laners and see how the next like 1 or 2 minutes are going to progress.
We'll see from, you know, S4 this game on the Mars. What's going to be the important item for him to rush first? Does he need to get the blink for the team? Are we getting some sort of Yules? Or you know, is BKB going to have to come out as soon as possible so he can walk in front line? You know, what's the plan for the Mars?
I honestly think it's not super easy for him to decide on his itemization here. I feel like you don't want to go blink first here. Okay. Your Tiny is already going to do it. And you have Zeus follow-up damage and CM follow-up damage. So I think you could actually just go for teamfight items. I think you either rush the BKB so you can run in when the Tiny goes in, so you help him and enable him in a different way, or you could even go some Wraith Pack, you know, getting armor against the Dire lineup is very good, lifesteal for your Ursa, the AoE minus mitigation is, I think all of those are very good.
Top lane for the setup to drag him back, and they've got the kisses coming in. He'll get the ult off, and again with the TP out, he'll try and escape, and this time round it will be in time. The cookie not quite there from 9, able to put the stop to it as Aqua escapes. They will look to dive in though, and it looks like Pexu once again will be the one to take the fall.
And just a very nice rotation by Tundra. Also, I think great reaction there by Aqua. First he dodges the dispose from Saxa with his Q, hops away and rages at the right time, TP's out when he sees that, you know, it's gonna be hard for 9 to connect with the cookie there. He would have to be insanely fast, so nice getaway by him. At the same time, well played by Tundra to use the heroes properly. And the issue that you see right now is that Tundra are pressuring the farming hero of Radiant, and at the same time this makes space for their ult to just, I mean, look at him in the jungle. They see him, but it's very hard for them to go there while they're, you know, pressuring the Ursa. They see that no one is helping him, so they kind of know that, like, what's happening on the map.
I mean, and sort of at what point yeah, we're going to get Goon Squad being able to make some sort of move towards 33. Is it just going to be down to the blink timings?
Yeah, I think right now, depending on how the lanes go, you could look for a sneaky smoke somewhere. But I think right now, so they have a haste on Tiny, which is kind of a condition to make a play. But it looks like they're just going to wait for this blink. The problem is, in the meantime, this is going to keep happening.
Aqua, he's sort of being baited in to try and stand his ground against Skida. He's doing a lot of damage, but Skida's away with the infest. Aqua will also live, though, because Lim, he's charging up it with a haste rune. So he finds the opportunity to get a kill himself. He's in onto Snaking. The combo, it's enough. He can take him down before he can get a grave off in time, and over towards the mid. They'll also trap Saxa in the arena. So 2 kills across the map for Goon Squad.
Very nice rotation by Goon Squad. Also, I really like what Aqua is doing here on the Ursa right now. Like, he's farming very aggressively. He's managing to get out / stay alive on low HP. Earlier it made space, and this time they actually get turnaround kills. This now enabled the Tiny to get a timely blink dagger. And hopefully now for Goon Squad, they want to ramp up the game. They have Zeus already. They have the damage. The blink is coming. It's, you know, it's go time.
Let's see where they can look to go. So they have a little bit of a window where they're waiting for the arena to come back up from 45 seconds on that one. Has been pinged out. Just Saxa and Hansken watching him down here. The TPs are coming in now. If they can set up for a move here. Dispose into the combo of 9. Should be enough to get the job done. And indeed, under the tower, S4 not standing a chance.
Yeah, so he is going for Blink as here. Some top rune fight. Hansken, Link reveal.
And he's out with the TP. Hansken gets away. Skeeter as well also will be able to retreat with the armlet done in the rage up.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire are
Tundra taking the tower, continuing to pressure on this bottom lane.
Yeah, so I think right now for Goon Squad, you see that the Alk is in the triangle. You have the blink ready. I'm not sure if you feel comfortable enough smoking right now because the bot lane is literally like you know, pushed in all the way to you. It's about to hit your tier 2, so it's going to be quite obvious. I think they want to push out this bot lane, try to give themselves a little bit better position on the map, and then look for a smoke. Looking for a smoke around the tier 2 mid right now would be great, because it's just very open areas, and you want to take this mid tier 1 tower against lineups that are heavily reliant on like these wood farming heroes like Ursa, Alchemist, and so on.
Let's see what they want to make happen here. They've got this vision on the two of them. They know 33 and Skeeter are up here.
I mean, Goon Squad have great vision. They should really look to utilize either this one they have in the Dire Jungle or the one in the Ancients.
Let's see what they can do. I mean, these three heroes, if they jump 33, if he's got his ult on, will they be able to burst through him? Can they burst through Skeeter? Oh, they certainly can.
They definitely can.
Yeah.
So if they're all in the vicinity to actually use their spells without Dazzle being around, I think for now they will kill anyone.
Okay.
And it looks like, so 3-3 is changing his build a bit. Instead of buying BKB, he's going Blink. I think this is, first of all, a good choice. And I think, second of all, the reason for this is that if he goes BKB and gets jumped first without Dazzle being there, he might still die. But him going Blink actually gives them a condition to start on Radiant and kind of, you know, turn the whole concept around. Because right now, they don't really have a way to start the fight other than Marcy jumping in, which is a bit Kappa at this point in the game.
He's going to try and catch S4. But they're disposed. Pexu in good position here to drop the ult onto the side. The kisses will come in, but already Tundra, they've lost 2. 33 jumps forward with the concoction. They'll take out S4. They'll also take down Pexu. So Tundra, they'll take out 2, but not without a couple of casualties themselves. Pexu holding his ground with the ult will manage to make sure they get a trade out of this Goon Squad.
They're looking for more.
Tundra still wants to go. There's the jump straight in. Cookie as well to allow 33 to close the gap on Hansken. Hansken goes down. TPs are coming in. Aqua. See if he can chase down any of these. The Skeeter, he's getting pretty low, but the TPs are coming through, and Aqua, he'll have to back off with the ult. Concoction thrown out his way. 19 on top of him. The Scatter Blast to the Cookie. Aqua, he's in trouble. Jump forward with the rebound. Aqua will die for his attempt there as he tried to poke back in. Get a few hits onto Skeeter, but Tundra, they were back in action and ready to punish that big time. We'll see Limp and S4 watching from the side. Don't know if they're going to try and make a move here. It's against the full 5 of Tundra. It could be scary.
They can't. I think it's too hard right now. You have no arena. They're going to go in.
I mean, yeah, S4 sort of shows himself. Stax is able to get the jump on him. Concoction to follow it up. S4, he needs help. The Avalanche will give him a bit of coverage. He'll turn with the spear to hold back Marcy, Saxa. But he still goes down, S4. He's dead. A toss back there will allow them to at least take Saxa in return. But S1 not quite respecting the jump potential of Saxa in the way that he stood towards the front there. They catch him out first.
So I think right now, if you're Goon Squad, the way you want to fight is, so you don't want to bring your Ursa. Let him farm. Don't try to pressure him. So it looks like they want to go for a sneaky Roche kill, which I actually think is great. I love seeing this. You're down 8k, you have Ursa. If you wait 1 or 2 minutes, they're just going to be set up and take Roche themselves. This way, you actually give yourself like a pretty big win condition. Like, this is one of the plays that, in my opinion, are the ones you see from teams that are going to win games that are otherwise hard to win. I think this is one of them, so this is great for them. But I think if you're Goon Squad, the way you want to fight is you're going to jump, try to use your spells. You're going to kill one dude. You should be happy and then retreat a little bit. So your tiny combo is coming back online. Your Mars spells come back online. Because when they overchase like this, they're going to run out of damage, lose their positioning, and then Tundra is just going to keep cleaning up. Because Tundra's cooldowns are so low. Alk's stun is like 10 seconds. You have Marcy, high movement speed. Dazzle's going to keep pumping heals. But this Aegis steal, great. Well played by Goon Squad.
We'll see Tundra straight into Goon Squad's jungle. The vision that they've got, feeling safe around this point. S4's got to be careful how he shows. Battle Fury timing is done now for Aqua, so a chance for him to start catching up in the gold. Of course, unlikely that he ever quite reaches the pace of 33 unless some drastic things happen in this game.
Like 33 disconnecting?
Yeah, it would take that. You know,
yeah, so he's going to have
he's at, what, 14.5k net worth at the moment, 33. There's BKB done as well there, 19 minutes in. It's a bit of a change up with getting the blink before the BKB as opposed to what we had last game. But still very much getting these items at incredible times.
Yeah, so let's see right now about Tundra. So they are not happy to trade the bottom tier 2 to let Goon Squad farm. Even though Radiant have Aegis, they don't care. They know they're stronger, so they're gonna go and run into them instead of, like, you know, trading creeps for creeps. They're gonna go try to go top of the smoke plus TPs.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, they'll catch him. Saxa Easily able to close the gap. And that ether lens complete.
A little bit of a similar play to last game, what I was explaining with, like, you know, where you take over the enemy side, you kick them out of top. But right now, obviously, it didn't happen in the same kind of scenario. They didn't take the bot tier 2 or the outpost. And S4 right now is doing a very good job. He was waiting bottom for them to hopefully leave the lane. And he now not only got like 1,000 gold, but he shoved in the lane all the way. And this could give Goon Squad a bit of an opening here as they're going to go on mid. Great jump by Limp. Just gonna clean out Mr. Snaking from the game. Now Tundra gonna see creeps bottom. You see creeps, you're gonna go farm, you get gold. In the meantime, Goon Squad are already one step ahead. They're now gonna make the smoke into the enemy jungle. They've killed one hero and one guy left to bottom. So Tundra need to actually be very careful here.
Let's see if Goon Squad can burst through. They're gonna see 33. They go, ooh, a little awkward of an attempt to start the fight there. 33 is gonna be fine, and in fact, it's Hanskin and Pexu that are dead. They trying to make the move there. It was never going to be easy, and now they've got to keep running, honestly, because that 33 is going to be able to blink forward soon if he wants to keep going. It doesn't look like he will continue to chase, but yeah, it has to be perfect if you want to have a chance on this Alchemist, and a few spells off the mark there.
Yeah, I mean, you need to... I wouldn't even say you need to clutch it there because you have vision, you're smoked. I think you can give yourself like 1-2 seconds. I think they changed the... Like, you can actually spear into toss now. It won't push the dude out of arena, I think. So you can start with Tiny and then, you know, follow spells with Mars. But, you know, you're down 10k gold. Some shit happens, whatever. You miss some spells. And Limp is coming.
He's going to be ready to start trying to defend this. 33 will run him down. He has, of course, got the Aegis still for a couple of minutes, Limp. So he really wants to get something done here with the rest of his team. We'll see S4 jump forward. Nice get the spear back. Onto 33. Kisses Heart coming in from the side, though, from 9. 33 is going to be Graved. Gets the ult off. He's ready to fight back. They'll take out S4. So if he can get the concoction off in time, he can't. So 33 will get caught by the cell stun, but a good defensive dispose. I mean, 33, he actually wants to get in. He's got his BKB, still got the go. Gets cooking forward, straight on top of Pexu. They take him out. There'll be a buyback coming out from Pexu. Jump back 33, over towards the two of them, catches them both in the concoction, but he will die. Goon Squad, they're able to take 33 down, and now Tundra, they'll have to retreat.
Yeah, actually very necessary kill there for Aqua. He got the kill spree.
You might not expect him to stick around like this. He's tried to go for another wave of creeps.
Baiting.
Okay, he's more than happy for Saxo to jump in like that.
I think you can
As, that was one of the easier kills Limp will get there.
Limp is beasting right now. He has the Aegis. He TP's bottom without anyone close by, you know. He's playing with confidence. He knows that maybe, you know, we need to do this. We can turn this around. We can turn a good play out of it, which is correctly true. They trade Aegis for Ursa. And
Limp go.
A little bit of a replay from earlier, but this time Snaking, you know, barely gets out. So back to earlier, I really like what they did there. It shows that Limp is playing with confidence. TP's bottom, he helps his Ursa to get the kill streak from Alk. And even though they're 9k down, you know, they shouldn't feel too bad right now. They're, you know, making some good plays. They're bringing it back. It's very nice.
Yeah, the BKBs is going to be the next big difference makers in these fights. S4 and Limp can get those done for the next one. Looks like Tundra, they'll be happy to sort of sit back, get their next items out and ready. 33 on the way to the AC. 9 on his way for the BKB. How's Skeeter doing as well? Has that full halberd done over the armlet.
I mean, I kind of like how Skeeter is itemizing in this game. Again, Alchemist is the real carry, so you're not going for some, you know, Midas, I farm 30 minutes. It's the fighting build, because you want to sync up your timings with your strong hero, which is the Alchemist. You have Dazzle behind you and so on. But right now, Goon Squad are getting towards some good timings too. You know, they want to get their triple BKB basically, and I think they're kind of syncing up pretty nicely. Tiny 1k, Mars like 1.2k. Ursa needs a little bit more, but he is Fury, so go make some space for him. Align your triple BKB and go look for a new fight and make sure that you get all of those before the next Roshan respawns. This is super important.
Let's see what they want to do next. Roshan, a couple of minutes until we'll see what time of that's going to be on.
Yeah, I think right now we're probably not going to see too much action because both teams are... I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say the Tundra are waiting for much. They just got their AC, so they may look for a smoke. Goon Squad definitely are not. They want to hold their areas, help their Ursa to hit creeps. I'm not sure how... So Tundra did just finish their AC. This is the only reason that they would potentially smoke, but they have no aggressive vision. So let's see. Yeah, they are definitely positioning as if they want to. They do have one aggressive orb on snaking, so they need to enable him to, you know, place the vision, because otherwise it's going to be hard for them to jump. So let's see how this is going to go.
So they can find Hansken. The heavenly jump will get him out the side. Good position in the trees for the TP out. Hansken gets away.
Goon Squad are playing the map very well right now. I think considering the position in the game that they're in, they're not bleeding more gold against an Alchemist lineup. And the number of how much you're behind right now is a little bit irrelevant as long as you still hit your timings at a good time, which they are, until my girlfriend Aqua is going to get picked off here with just a great lane ward that they have placed top. He has no way of getting out.
Yeah, they can chase him down forever here.
Yeah, he pings out the ward right away. He understands. Well, this is definitely a bit of a setback because both Yamars and Tiny just finished the BKB. I mean, he didn't expect the ward to be there. Maybe a bit of an unnecessary death, you know, taking some risk because you're behind. I can understand it. But hopefully for Goon Squad, this Roshan does not respawn in time, because if Ursa does not have BKB, they are in no shape of contesting this one. Absolutely not.
How far away is he? Still about 900 gold.
Top tower is under attack.
It's Tundra ready to push. And it's going to be a longer respawn. 2 minutes 20 on the Roshan. So definitely time opportunity for Aqua to get that BKB done before the Roche fight kicks off. And it's got BKB and haste here, Limp. So should be safe, but they'll be able to push him out to the side. He's going to tank the concoction for now. S4's going to be one that charges straight in. Is able to get the setup onto 9. Shallow Grave buys 9 some time. Dispose from Stacks and gets him off to the side, but S4 jumps in to finish off the job. Limp in the river, getting in on top of the 2 of them, catches Snaking, and Stacks are in the full combo. They've taken out 3. They're going to have to come out with the buybacks if they want to try and turn this fight. Or at least they want to, you know, try and save Skeeter and 33 from being chased down. So buyback comes out from Snaking. But again, another solid move here from Goon Squad. They take down 3, force out a buyback.
My good old friend, the Mr. Zeus, he's coming in hot in like every game today. You know, all these long fights are... Well, I wouldn't say they're always in favor of Zeus, but obviously that's what Zeus likes. But at the same time, you know, Auk and Dazzle, they kind of do the same thing. But again, once you get to cut through one hero, and again, I have to credit Goon Squad and Limp. You know, Limp knows he has BKB, he has a haste. Until now, they had no Basher, so it's really hard for the enemy team to burst him from full to 0. So, you know, he's kind of flexing a bit in the mid lane. He knows he can kill the wave, maybe again turn it into something good. And remember, Roshan respawn within the next 1 minute. EKB is up on Aqua now.
Yeah, the next fight is going to be so important. Will also almost certainly mean and determine who's going to have the chance to go for the Roshan. Mage Slayer done here for 33. There's Lim. Gotta be a bit careful. BKB still on cooldown for 20 seconds. He doesn't want to start a fight quite yet.
Oh, Zeus.
33. He's in with a jump. He's going to catch both the 2 of them in the concoction. Catches hands, getting Limp, and Limp with his BKB. He's still on cooldown.
No buyback.
He is up on the cliff, but they've got the ward up there. They see him. He's got the spy legs to get his way back down, though. And outside this arena, it's causing Tundra to have to head over towards the side. Doesn't matter. The kisses from 9 will still deal with Limp trying to escape. Double buyback comes out from Goon Squad. They want to fight now, but the kisses are down. They get the toss back onto Skeeter underwater towards the tower. Graves back up. Jumps in with the in fact, he jumps back out. Jumps back out. He's very, very low here. Won't quite get caught by the lightning bolt. 33 ends up stunning himself with the concoction. And Goon Squad, it's hard for them to get back in on this. I mean, it's around this point where Roshan has respawned.
Skeeter got a regen rune. Otherwise, I guess he would have been healed enough with the Dazzle and stuff, because Zeus was coming back up.
I mean, if you're Goon Squad, are you making any sort of move towards this Roche, or do you sort of just have to let it go in this situation?
BKBs are up. I think you could actually go for a YOLO play where you pop your 1 or 2 BKBs and you try to steal it.
You've got to get there soon, though. And it doesn't look like Goon Squad's going to be able to make the move in time. In fact, Tundra, they're heading out. They want to try and look for the fight. They get the Roshan. They pick it up on Skeeter. Limp will jump in. They're nearly able to burst Stacks, but the Grave from Snaking's there just in time. Aqua trying to run down Snaking, but the Bashers are coming out. They're controlling the Ursa. Aqua won't be able to finish off either of the supports as he's in trouble. Pops the ult, tries to run, but Tundra surround him. They'll take him down.
Yeah, 16k lead now with the Aegis. They are going on to Limp.
He's got to be careful. He's got BKB, but the TP's still on cooldown for a second. Will manage to spider leg his way out of the action. He has to get out of here. He bought back. He cannot afford to die back here.
Shard on doesn't, alright. Yeah, he's fine. Oh, he just got it? I think he just got on a cure. So yeah, he couldn't have been able to cancel the TP there. Well, so we kind of need to rewind like 1.5 minutes of everything that happened. So what happened is that Tundra took over the enemy triangle, placed a great ward, jumped Zeus out of position. I think if Goon Squad have a little bit better positioning and their buybacks available right away, as we see 9 here going for a bit more pressure, I think Goon Squad may have been able to take that fight, but I think they were caught a little bit with their pants down. You don't want Zeus to ever die first here, like, you know, in this situation. Yeah, then Lim gets tossed up on the high ground. There's going to be some buybacks. We try to commit all these spells, but again, there's Grave. The problem against this Tundra draft right now is that the backline is a bit of the problem because it re-empowers their front line so much with the Dazzle Grave.
That's 4. He's gonna try and poke at them around the tier 2. He's feeling safe with the entirety of his team behind him, but Tundra, maybe he's still looking to jump in on him. Pulls him out to the side. Limp steps forward with the avalanche. Mosquito is in on top of him. Kisses from 9 coming out the side. Limp's got to run, but the kiss damage is going to be too much. That's Limp out of the game for 100. Goon Squad teasing out a bit of an awkward fight outside of their base. It will cost them 2 lives here, and one of them being a dead Tiny for 100. They'll also get the catch on the West 4. Who buy back immediately, but that was not the sort of defense that the Goon Squad can get away with pulling off. They had to do something perfect. They slip up, and now Tundra's going to be able to take the mid set of racks.
Damn, I mean, Tundra are just playing very well. You know, like, they pressure as much as they can, go in with another dispose.
They'll catch Amsket. Buybacks are coming out, but this one looks like it may just be over. 3 heroes dead. No further buybacks to be had by Goon Squad as they'll tap out. GG well played is called, and Tundra, they'll take both games this series. 2-0 to them today.
Oh man, I mean, this Alchemist is doing a lot as we have some all chat by...